Hey team, coming at you looking at 3 of the top water filters that are on the market coming up. But I really don't want to poop my guts out. It's just like going to Circle K and getting the old big gulp. Team, you can't live without dadgum water. And there's all kinds of stuff that's out there that is going to get into you and kill you. So today we're going to break down and look at 3 of the top water filters that are on the market. And I'm going to show you some things that I like and things that I don't like about each one. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments down below. That way we can continue to keep this conversation rolling. And I'm going to come at you in about 3 days and let you know what I feel about how my stomach did with as it relates to drinking out of this water. This water is not too bad right now. We have had a lot of rain, so it's moving a little bit more. Normally it's pretty stagnant right here, but we'll see. These things, they say, work pretty good, but again, we'll come at you on the back end and let you know how it's coming out on the back end. And to my credit, man, I only just found out that these things are like only 99.99% effective.
What? Oh, hey, hold on. They should put that on the box. Evidently they do. What? Well, I'll be.
But on a serious note, man, make sure you hang out to the end and I'll let you know which one I think is the best. Water's moving a little bit better than it normally does. We've had some rain recently. And in a true survival situation, like I would drink it as is. You're taking care of yourself, right? You gotta dadgum drink water. Water, Motrin, man, you can cure dadgum near anything as far as I've been taught. Of course, that's one of the things we want to look for is water that's clear, water that's not stagnant, water that's flowing, maybe has some life in it, has some moss, has some fish. Like I said, this stuff here is not looking too awful bad, but I really don't want to poop my guts out. So we'll go ahead and collect some of this stuff and work through some of the options that we got. Right, and the first one that we're going to look at is the Grail. This one's the Ultra Press. Man, it's compact, versatile, and fast. The biggest thing about this one, it requires no setup, man. You don't have to suck or squeeze, and it makes about 16.9 ounces of clean water in 10 seconds or less. Grail water system, man, it purifies and removes all waterborne pathogens. We're talking about virus, bacteria, and crap, and it uses multiple layers of powdered activated carbon to filter particulates, chemicals, pesticides, heavy metals, flavors, and odors. Of course, these things aren't cheap, man. They cost about $90, and the filters, the replacement filters, are about $30. And you only get about 300 gallons of purified water out of this. So it's not the most economical gallon for gallon, but it is probably the most efficient and user-friendly model that's out there. Of course, this one, and they have a larger one as well, which I think is around 25 ounces. Let's get a look at this thing. Like I said, that's probably the best thing that this thing has going for it is it's just so dadgum convenient. It's so easy. You can purify your water, you can put it in your pack, and you can keep moving. So there's the Grail. Let's take a look at what else we got. Now we got the Sawyer mini water filter. They make a couple different types and configurations. This one comes with the water filter. Comes with a squeeze bag, purifying plunger, and straw. Now it's a lot of different pieces and parts, but the really good thing about the Sawyer is that it is going to make like 100,000 gallons of water, right? So it's a really effective filter, pound for pound. It is super economical. These things run around $20, and they remove 99.999% of all the bacteria, and that's probably the biggest thing that this thing has going for it is the versatility, because not only can you use it with a bag, whether or not you're talking about the squeeze bag that it comes with, you can get some aftermarket bags that are a little bit larger, as far as being able to get water into it, and you can use it on a dadgum water bottle, or you can use the straw and drink right out of the drink, right? So super different ways that you can use this thing. as you can see, this bag is not the easiest to fill up. And so it is kind of dummy proof because you do have a flow gauge on it, so you know that the bad water goes in and the good water comes out. So we could take this and we could attach it to the squeeze bottle, and then we could either use this to fill another container, or we could use it to drink right out of. Easy, good, solid suction flow on that thing. Again, you can take this water to go. That way you still have some dirty water with you, while you could have filled up maybe a canteen or other water source. Now what if you don't have a water source? Maybe you found a water bottle somebody discarded, so we can fill this thing. As you can see, that fills up a whole lot, and because this is so versatile, you can screw it right onto an industry standard bottle top, which this one is not. Drink from it pretty easy, pretty good to go, right? Original taste. And the other good function about this is that you could attach it straight to a water bladder to put inside your pack. That way you have a ton of water with you, and it's going to purify as you go, right? So super convenient to use in the back country, because now you don't have 16 ounces, you have liters of water on you. If you wanted something a little bit larger, you could get something like an MSR water bladder. This particular one is a 4 liter, so now we're talking just a butt ton, and that's a metric butt ton of water on your pack, because you don't want to die thirsty. And with the large mouths of your water bladder, it's going to be super easy to fill up. Next up, we got the LifeStraw. This thing goes for about $13 to $40 on Amazon, depending on if you're finding a good deal or not. By the way, links down in the description below. And it's going to provide 4,000 liters or 1,000 gallons of purified water. It's also going to protect you against 99.99% of everything that's down dirty and crappy in the water. Super easy to use. It has a nice small compact frame, and you can put it right in the source, or you can put it in another water container maybe that you have. It's a cup that you want to drink from. I would say that this is a good backup. Same with the mini. You want to have some other sources to be able to purify a lot of water, especially if you're in a bug out scenario. Maybe you have a cabin or something like that. But this is really good for backpacking and drink it up. Super convenient. So let's get this thing into use. It's just like going to Circle K and getting the old big gulp. Pour it away, put it back in your pack. So like I said, it's convenient, it's easy to use, it's easy to, the suction's not too bad on it. Is this gonna be my primary? No, it's not, but it's super easy to put in every single bug out bag or every single go bag that you have to use as a backup. So as for me, of these 3 options, I think the Grail is the most convenient way of purifying your water and carrying it with you on the go. It is the most costly of the 3 options. I think that the Sawyer Mini provides the most options, again, because it's going to go on a 2-liter bottle. You have the straw, you can drink it straight from a cup, you can use it to plunge and fill another water container, and I think the LifeStraw is a good backup source. So that's my 2 cents. And to be honest with you, like, they all taste just fine. All right, team, so there you go, man. 3 of the top water filters that are on the market, and I think dollar for dollar, pound for pound, gallon for gallon, the #1 filter on the market is that Sawyer Mini. Of these 3 that we looked at, not only does it give you all kinds of options as far as how to employ it, but another one that we didn't really talk about, maybe you do have a cabin that's set up, you could set this in line with a larger water tank to be able to filter your water, maybe even hook it up to a water pump to be able to supply tap water in a bug out scenario. So let me know what you think down in the comments below about which one that you like and that you prefer the most. That way we can continue to keep this conversation rolling. And as always, until then, you stay out there, you keep grinding, and you stay stoked.